welcome to Titanium Tarot's Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Pisces, okay? So this is for anybody who has any star or planet in their chart under Pisces. If they do, welcome. Well, if you do, welcome. If you don't, welcome as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because of a nose. I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, what I want to say is I first thank you all for your views, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and absolutely your comments. I adore comments. I really do. I read them. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. Okay? Now, I would like to say that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with Brian Proud's Fairy Oracle, and if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvain Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. Now, we all have an intuition, and it's key that we learn how to use it, so check out the video I post on Monday for that. And a reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that might arise if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. If you don't like it, change what you're doing. It's as simple as that, and that is why we, as readers, are here. But the thing that is most important is that you listen to your intuition more. And that is what I said in the first, well, not in the first, but that is what I meant when I said the bit about your intuition, okay? Now, yes. Now, with that being said, my gorgeous Piscean friends, let's get into your cards. Yeah. Absolutely. Aha. Family please. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. That family prix thing was just... There is a store called Family Prix here in Quebec, and what was I going to say? Yes. And it's like it's in their in their ads or in their like commercials. That's the word. They always have this thing, Family Prix. Just the way they said it. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. In any case, first card we got is the Three of Summer. Celebration. Right now, over me, with the Princess of Summer at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Star, oh, and the Ace of Spring as well. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the Prince of Summer with the Queen of Spring at the bottom of the deck. I laugh because I've seen this card like pop out like twice. As well as the Moon. The Moon. Yeah. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, and you got the Three of Autumn pointing towards the left. Come together right now over me, with the Eight of Winter at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Ten of Spring and the Ten of Summer. What? And the Release card. The Release. Let me just make some room for myself. Yep. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect For the coming week, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect. For the coming week, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends. And you have the Seven of Spring with the Lover's card. I'm like, what? With the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Hermit. Yeah. Come together right now over me. Now, to clarify. By the way, I use selenite on my decks to cleanse and purify between the readings. Yeah. I mean, jeez. Card fell in my lap. Ooh, Singer of Transfiguration. Okay, so the first set we have the Three of Summer, the Princess of Summer, the Star, and the Ace of Spring. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share why all these cards are here for the first set. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, why all of these cards for the first set. And you have Mike the Myomancer with Fairy Guide at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Maiden and Sylvanus. Okay. Next, you have the Princess, the Prince of Summer, the Queen of Spring, and the Moon. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and clarify the second set. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please clarify. And you got Guardian at the Gate with Spirit Dancer at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Singer of Connection. Woo! And Nellis the Alchemist. Theories of the Future. The Singer of Courage. The Undressing of a Salad. The Singer of Transfiguration. And the Lady of the Harvest. And all of this because of, oh, that gnome. Oh, what are we going to do with that gnome, huh? But what are we going to do with him? Next, you have the Three of Autumn. You have a mini deck. You have the Three of Autumn, the Eight of Winter, the Ten of Spring, the Ten of Summer, and the Release card. Actually, I would put the Release card before the Ten of Summer. Yep. Yes, I would. Okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share why the third set is comprised of all these cards. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, why the third set? Why, oh why, oh why? Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got Mickle Amuckle with Lattice Moon's Daughter at the bottom of the deck, as well as Honesty. Then you got Ecstasis. Yay! Ecstasy and Joy. Next, you have the Seven of Spring, the Lovers, and the Hermit. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share why these cards are here for the last set. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, why are all these cards out for the last set? Please come forward and explain yourself. Explain. Or should I say clarify? And you got the fairy godmother. Now that is an explanation and a half. Followed by the Rar card. Arval Parrot. The fairy who was kissed by the pixies. OMG. Okay, let us begin, shall we? Okie dokie. Now, for the first set, alright, you've got the Three of Summer. Now, the Three of Summer says news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, and births, friends you cherish. Something to celebrate. Next, you have the Princess of Summer. Now, the Princess of Summer is a gentle, sensitive, kind, and experienced individual, or that type of energy. Okay? Now, I'm guessing the most important part of what I said was that type of energy, because that's when I yawned. Alright, then the card says a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. If I yawned, this is the type of energy that's coming in. Type of energy that's coming in is the compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. You're having someone gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced, possibly, coming in, right? Or they could be extremely intuitive, because generally the cups do talk of, intuition and stuff. Then you have the Star card. Now the Star card is look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So whomever this friend is to you, they will definitely help you reach a certain wish. Okay, alright. Stay in place. Next, you got Ace of Spring. Now, the Ace of Spring is it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Which means... What does it mean? Amazing career opportunities. So, with this hope for the future, okay, you will definitely be able to tap into some new energy that will open your way up to possibilities, is what I'm picking up on. Okay, and the cards clarifying that are Mike the Myomancer, which basically says, okay, that you have... Okay, alright. Which is interesting because... I'm saying it's interesting because I thought of this. I was like, if this is really a yawn is really a sign that I'm on the right path, and why is it happening after I say it and not before I say something, right? When I think of it. Now this time, I guess my angels and guides were like, you know what? We'll make that happen. So I yawned just as I was thinking of that thing. So that was a sign for me that I'm on the right track. Now, Mikey here talks of small clues, details, the messages everywhere, patience. Basically, what will allow you to reach your ace of spring, to know what you're going to have to do and how you're going to do it, is going to be spread out on your journey. They're going to be handed to you through little clues, which is basically how it happens for everybody. Other than if your angels and guides are trying to send you a message, but your your ability to recognize signs from your spiritual team is less than favorable. So then they're like, you know what? I'm going to send you something that's going to hit you very hard on your head for you to freaking realize what we're sending towards you. Generally, when you get signs from your angels and guides and your spiritual team, it's by clues along your way. For example, an animal you see, or a time you notice, or a mailbox number. You're like, oh my god, what does that number mean? Or that name, or that letter, or that place, or that animal. I just said animal at the beginning. Or that song. What does it mean? What is the significance? What? Pray tell. Why is it coming up? Why is it being more apparent to me? Moi. Why? And it is up to you to figure out why it is happening. So that is what Mikey is talking about here. Now that would be the star. It's something that you have hope for, and the way that your spiritual team works is that that for which you hope for, that for which you spend most of your waking hours thinking about, your angels and guides will send you details through symbols and synchronicities throughout your day. It is up to you to figure it out. Okay? And that's where fairy guidance comes, because fairy guidance is like, I'm guessing it's like details that you wouldn't normally notice if it's that you wouldn't pay attention to, but then for some reason today you notice it. For some reason your subconscious mind has put it in front of your conscious mind for you to pay attention to, because that is what it is. We have so many tidbits of information coming through all of our senses at any given moment of the day that our conscious brain, okay, you know what our conscious brain does? It sifts through all that data and then presents the most important information to our conscious. Basically, the subconscious is like the workers in a company in a way, and the conscious mind would be the head of the company in a sense, who is basically just going through all this data that the people in the back have gathered for them to consciously pick the most important tidbit of information. That is what I'm picking up on right now. So, as much as the conscious mind is important, the more important part is your subconscious. The part where it sifts through all the data, and if you can better align yourself with your subconscious and reprogram your subconscious, your conscious, your reality will shift. I will write that down. Conscious versus subconscious. Super important. Yes. Okay. So that is what this is for. And once you tap into your subconscious and you are able to utilize it to the best of your abilities to get you to where you want to get to, you will definitely be able to begin a new adventure. Start a new auspicious beginning. Things will turn up better. And as well, what you will be able to do with that is that you will be able to cut through deception, arrive to clarity, and see the truth. Okay? Yeah. Just yeah. Now, the next set, the third set. Oh my god. We have siblings. I had not noticed this. We have the Princess of Summer we have the Princess of Summer in the first set, and we have the Prince of Summer that begins the second set. So the Prince of Summer is a very romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious individual. Okay, it says falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. He could be a very flighty. The individual in this card is a very flighty energy. I feel, at least, he's like a teen. He's like a teen's energy, as in a teenager's energy. No one who doesn't know what they want, who haven't yet gained control over their emotions, and who are going from left to right? Much like he is on this dandelion, being blown in the wind, you know? So they go wherever they feel called to go to. Next, you have the Queen of Spring. Now, the Queen of Spring is a very brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly individual. This card says believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Okay? No, I need to think. I'm not quite sure what the message is there. And then you have the Moon card. Now the Moon talks of powerful, intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Yeah. So let me just see where these cards are taking me. Okay, Princess Summer, Queen of Spring, and the Moon. The Moon generally talks of stuff that are hidden, that are more in line with your subconscious than your conscious. Yep. Though I feel like you are going to go through the gate, you are going to be able to. There is a gate here, and I feel like it's the gate between your conscious and your subconscious mind. Once you go through that gate, okay, you will be able to express yourself freely, when you want, however you want, while staying very polite and understanding of other people. Because you have made this connection between your conscious and your subconscious, you now have a better control over your life, right? And because of that, you'll be able to tap into Nellis the Alchemist's energy. Now, Nellis talks of inner transformation, irrevocable change. So something within you is shifting for thy better. Alright? And no one can take it away from you. Next, you have the fairies of the future, which talk of being here now. In order for you to really ultimately utilize Nellis's energy, you need to be here now. Like, stat. And then you have the Singer of Courage. Now, the Singer of Courage talks of sublimation of fear, moral strength, and bravery. So, whatever this change is that is coming with Nellis and the fairies of the future will demand, okay, a very big a lot of bravery from your part. It will. But why is that? Because it will ask for you, as we saw with Nellis, it's going to transform you completely. It will be transcending. You will be transcending and you will be metamorphosing into something much more beautiful. And that, in and of itself, will make other people be like, what just happened? Why are you blue when we are all brown? How come? What's going on? Why are you not similar to us? And we will look at you weird until you become similar to us. Okay? But why? But why? Life is in the interesting details. The differences. Okay, so then you have the fairy, you have the Lady of the Harvest. Now, the Lady of the Harvest talks of a completion of a cycle. Okay. Release, liberation. So you're letting go of all these people who are like, what the hell? What's happening? Why are you different? And that is you breaking a habit and a pattern. You're like, you know what? I've had enough of listening to these bozos complaining about people and things that no longer look like them. You know what? They can go and stew in their own... They can go simmer in their own stew. F this. I don't have time for this. I am on a tight schedule. So go have fun. Right? Next, you have... So now we're moving on to the third set. Now, the third set starts with Three of Autumn pointing towards the left. Now, cards pointing towards the left, to me, mean that they are happening slowly or they happen in the past. Okay? Now, for those for whom this has happened in the past, you followed your passion when it comes to your career. You were the best. You tried to be the best at what you did. And because of that, you were compensated for your creative talents. Now, for those for whom this hasn't, for whom this has not happened yet, okay, it just means that you are following your passion when it comes to your career, and yet it hasn't yet given much return. And so you're like, am I doing the right thing? Am I in the right path? Am I doing this the right way? And I feel like it's saying, if you continue doing this, you will be compensated for your creative talents, right? Or if you are doing this and you might have just being compensated for your creative talents. And for those people for whom this has not happened yet, figure out what you like to do and do it. Because when you do it, you will they will pay you big bucks for what you love to do. Okay? Then you have the Eight of Winter. Now, I feel like for those for whom this has not happened yet, all right, you're like, yeah, well, that's easy for you to say, but this is scary as heck. I'm not saying that it isn't. I'm just saying that it will bring you much joy and happiness if you do. See, the next card is the Eight of Winter. Now, the Eight of Winter talks of you have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Okay, thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So this, I feel, is for people who might slightly be people who are going through this, or for people who haven't gone through this yet. Mainly, that is what I feel. Okay, because for people who've gone through it, they just like, oh yeah, I went through that. I know what it's like. And it's gonna, you know what? Once you get to the other end of this, you are going to be so happy, you know? Though I feel like for those for whom this is happening or it's going to happen, it will feel like the Ten of Wands. It will feel like a very big uphill battle. Yes, because you don't have strong enough mental, your neural pathways are not strong enough yet for them to sustain they have not been strong. They are not strong enough yet, meaning they have not become a part of your subconscious mind, which means you need to work at it for the time being until it becomes a habit, until it becomes part of your subconscious thinking, right? See, this card says, ask for help from others because you don't feel like you can do it by yourself. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Though I feel like this is more ask for help from others because you don't feel like you can do it by yourself. That is what is really jumping out at me. And that is when I feel like you need to let go of things that no longer serve you and decide to take on things that are more suited for you at this moment, right? Because you have the release card says, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. Time to move on from this 10 of spring energy. This energy that will keep you feeling like you're less than because you have too much on your plate. And once you do release and let go, okay, you will be totally able to tap into the 10 of summer energy, which is the 10 of cups. Complete emotional fulfillment. Okay, this card says, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely. I release you, go run wild. For some reason, well, the image that I got was like hounds chasing a fox. They used to have in England they used to do that hunting parties. I think it's a hound or they use beagles in hunting parties. In any case, that is the imagery that I just got, and people you can trust. So it's going to be once you get through all this brouhaha, okay, or all this headache, you will totally be able to tap into your complete emotional fulfillment. Okay, and the cards clarifying that are A, Mikkel Amakkel, which talks of being appreciative for the blessings that are coming into your life, okay, as well as Lattice, Moon's daughter. Now Lattice talks of light cast in shadows, spiritual guidance, illumination, riddles. Basically, you following the trail. Basically, you following the trail that your fairy guides or your spiritual team has set on your path in order for you to reach enlightenment. Then you have honesty. Okay, and honesty, alright, talks of honesty, compassion, tact, and self-deceit. It's about being honest with yourself, because like noticing all the things that you are appreciative for, all the things that you appreciate in your life in every single day is not easy. So you need to be very honest with yourself and be like, okay, I feel good with this one. Yeah. The next card is ecstasis. Once you become completely honest with yourself about all the things that you appreciate in your life, okay, you'll be able to tap into the ecstasy, joy, rapture, motivation. You'll be able to tap into ecstasis. Yes. Now, the last set. Okay, the last set starts off with the 7 of Spring. Now, the 7 of Spring talks of be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. And I feel like, so you have reached this emotional fulfillment at this point. Most people might be a little like jealous. It's human nature. It's human nature, so just bear with them, okay? Don't pay them any heed. Let them stew in their own jealousy. They won't get them what they want. And if you allow yourself to be swayed by their jealousy, it won't keep what you have in your reality either. So stay away from those bozos. Let them live their experience and leave you alone, okay? So this card says, be assertive, don't back down from what you believe is right. Courageously stand up for yourself. Okay? Then you have the Lover's card. Now the Lover's card, yes, talks of true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. Now I feel like with 7 of Spring, here, it's mostly talking about choices made from the heart and deciding to follow that choice, that decision that you made about yourself to keep yourself healthy, to keep yourself sane. You need to follow that, right? Then you have the Hermit card. Now, the Hermit talks of find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So this new way of thinking and being, okay, which is not something that other people feel comfortable around, because you are of a different vibrational, you're a different vibrational bracket. You are a different vibrational bracket, and so people will not appreciate your difference, because most of them won't even understand why they feel that like you're different. Okay, so that is why you need to find a new group of friends, or at least you need to find someone who has experienced what you are experiencing and who can help you deal with life better in this regard. Okay? Now, the cards clarifying those are the Fairy Godmother. Now, the Fairy Godmother talks of gifts, talents, grace, and helpful lessons. I'm doing the air quotes. There's no need. It's a helpful lesson. Point à la ligne. So that means the end. It's like French saying that's. It's a French saying which means that is it and that is all. Right? That just means end of the thought. I don't know if, or just that's it. Whatever. So, what part, well, this choice that you will be making from the heart will allow you to tap into a gift to you, right? Very helpful. It will also allow you to tap into the pure potential, wild energy, which means that you can do whatever you want. With this decision, you can go wherever you want. You can create whatever, anything. There's no holds bar. Okay? Nothing. You can create any possibility you want for yourself at this point in time. And what is suggested is that you clearly communicate what it is you want to your subconscious and your conscious in order for your subconscious to bring it to you much quicker. Okay? Yeah. Next, you have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Yee. Now, the fairy who was kissed by the pixies talks of love given is love received, the metaphorical open heart surgery. So, basically, and in this card, notice the lion at the top of this, card. This is like the sun card in tarot, because the sun card is the happiest card in the deck, right, in tarot. This is the happiest card in this deck. And so once you set your boundaries, once you let go of people and things that no longer serve you, once you begin to communicate what you actually want to create and you tap into this pure potential, no one can bring you down. The only person that can bring you down is yourself, because you will tap into the highest form of love possible. Okay, my Piscean friends? So that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Piscean friends, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!